What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you today. Do me a favor. Like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter. Shutdown Safety is my username. Want to talk to you guys about independent gaming companies versus Madden. Real life David versus Goliath, right? Because there's some interesting things happening in the community that I really don't understand. I guess what I want to ask most of all is, why aren't you guys supporting, or why wouldn't you support some of these independent gaming companies? Is it the graphics? Is it the price tag? Is it the PC restriction? What is stopping you personally from going out and trying and buying these products? Because to me, we're at a very exciting point in the simulation football community. I have all these developers coming on my channel, and I love that. I pride myself on that. I hang my hat on that I can have companies see my channel as a viable way to talk to the sim football community, yet I also still have a good enough relationship with EA where they're willing to come on my channel as well. So you guys get a total perspective, really, of football gaming right here. And that's something that's really near and dear to me, because at the end of the day, the heart of my channel is about football gaming. It's not about bashing Madden. It's not about anything other than trying to get the best football game on the marketplace. And in speaking to that, a lot of the complaints of Madden are actually exact opposites of what independents do. So you've got people right now that will tell you, just having looked at Madden 17 footage, it's the same game. It's a facelift. The game never changes. Just a roster update. Yet they won't go and champion an independent developer where you have a game that can look totally different from one year to the next. In terms of options, graphics, everything can change. And I think because these games are set to Madden's level, that's where, to me, a big issue is lost in supporting them. Because I think people forget that 2K5, 2K8, you can talk about them all you want. In some ways, they're still the standard bearer when it comes to football. But they took years and years of refinement to develop, and they also had a major studio and a major budget backing them. And we're not talking about that when we're talking about independent games. We're talking about, in some cases, personal budgets. Single people working on these games. That, to me, is obviously never going to reach the level of Madden, but we're at a point right now where you have these companies coming in that are going to be competing with each other, making their games inherently better as they try to win your dollar, and then also trying to work up to Madden, which, by the way, to many of you, hasn't changed in years. So all the years that Madden has, quote-unquote, stalled out, to some of you, is only allowing these independents better time to catch them. Is it not? Should it not? Would it not? Would they not be able to get to that level faster? So to talk about some things happening with the independents, Danny Juke and Access Football Games had him on a lot. They've got their final beta version for Access Football being released on Wednesday. You can get access to the beta if you want to pre-order the game. I'll put a link down in the description. Do so if you like. I've also been working with Danny a little bit on an option for his game that a lot of people in the community want. And I think if me and him can sit down and get this hammered out and get it put in the game properly, it's going to have a lot of people really excited to play this game. And it's also going to take advantage of one of the major missing components in football that you guys are going to want to be involved in. Secondarily, I know that me and Cal Anderson have had our problems in the past. They put out some beta games. Essentially, they're going to put a cluster of games that will ultimately help build the final product. And some of those came out. There were some bugs and issues with them. Some people did put up some less than flattering video of this. But I've spoke to Cal since then. I don't want to say we've kind of buried the hatchet, but we've agreed that it's best that, he come on my channel and at least try to clear the air, talk to me a little bit about his game, and show you a little bit of what he's working on. Because I think, if nothing else, graphically, when I saw what the game looked like, I was taken back that I didn't think it was going to look that good. And also some of the sounds, they did a really good job on. And then lastly, Immaculate Vision Gaming, obviously working on getting the NCAA license to build their game. Probably the most receptive to your personal criticism I've seen a company be. Obviously a lot of people were very upset that that video was actually recorded by him and then edited together by me as an interview. And obviously he's taken all that criticism to heart. He is holding himself responsible to it and understands that you guys deserve a live interview. And we're working diligently now to set down a time frame where he can come on live, speak to me in a non-recorded interview that I'll be able to upload for you guys and get some of your questions answered. So Again, appreciate all the support you guys have given me and these companies. Appreciate you taking time to watch this video. Love to know your opinions on it, and I'll be back in the week with more content.